Hi friends, it's Julia. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Today I'm sharing a layout that I made with my January 2020 Counterfeit Kit Challenge Kit or my December 2019 Christmas Stash Kit, whichever you want to call it. It will be on both playlists in my playlist folder on my channel. I'm doing that because I originally built this kit back in November 2019 to do 30 days of sketches, following along with Christy's Beautiful Life from her November 2019 series. I thought I would do the whole month of December and do a layout a day. Well, that didn't work out because, life happens. And so I ended up doing a portion of the layouts in December and then finish them up in January. And so if you're interested in following along with Christy's Beautiful Life, her sketch series, you can go over to her channel, and her playlist is called 30 Days of Sketches. Now, she has 4 different series in there. The one that I played along with was from November of 2019. And so she has each one listed, the number. And this is actually sketch number 29. So for her series, I'm one away from done. But for December, there were 31 sketches. So I had to find a different sketch for number 31. But anyway, so here I am. I've got my background set up. I've got the black cardstock, and I used it to mat the white cardstock. And then I used a couple of pieces of pattern paper on the front. The one with the Santa Clauses, I think, is a Heidi swap, and then the other one is an old Stampin' Up. I had these doilies in my kit, and I thought I would use a couple of those just to give a little added interest. I have the circle doily on the bottom, and then I had the square doily to go on the back of the top photo. And I think, I was going to say, I think I cut it down. I do. Just to fit along the side of that photo. I like how that looked. I wish I had left the photo just a hair bigger because the doily is about the same size as the photo. So once that's down, really and truly, the background is done. So then comes the part where I want to put the title down. And I'm following along again with Christy's Beautiful Life. She's doing an ABC challenge for the month of, well, I guess for the first part of the year. She's, I think, all the way doing A, B, C, maybe D is coming up soon. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm playing along with that. So this is one that she had done on her first challenge, was to use different fonts to create a very large title. Well, I didn't use large letters to create this title. I opted to use the smaller alpha tiles and then a bigger striped alphabet that I had in my kit. And so you'll see as I put it along the ruler there, that's what I do. I put my titles along the edge of my ruler, and then just as I go along, I continue to move down and press those down. And you'll see I mix them up. So I'm doing what her challenge did. I'm just not using more than the 2 titles or the 2 fonts to do it. I love this chipboard alphabet from American Crafts, and I forget the name of it, but I think it turned out so stinking pretty how I did and that is a white tile with a silver font down the middle. Is it silver or is it gold? It's silver. And then as I go through, having that gold candy cane stripe, I guess, down through, or having the red and white candy cane stripe through there, I think it just turns out awesome. And I'm using those letter stickers I've had from Freckled Fawn, and I have ordered multiple sets over the years. Whenever they go on sale, I tend to order more because I love their tile stickers. And I just continue to use them until I have completely used up a sheet. And I'm getting pretty close on that first sheet, even though I'm having to dive into the second sheet quite a bit. My entire title reads, "There is this girl who stole my heart. She calls me Daddy." I saw that somewhere on somebody else's layout, on one of the channels that I watch, and I thought, oh, I've got to have that because I have these perfect photos, you know, of my son and his daughter. And she is just the light of his world. She is a complete and total daddy's girl, which, you know, is way okay. Have no problems with that whatsoever. And when she's at my house, staying with us, she is a Grumpy's girl. My husband, we call him Grumpy, and she is his girl through and through. So she loves the guys in her life quite a bit. At home, I think she is kind of stuck on her brother. So she is her brother's girl when she is at home with her mom and her brother. So, and you saw me there. I'm using my Broke fine line bottle, and when it comes out of that holder, it is goopy, and so you have to make it work somehow. And so I just use that little spatula to pat it around the back of the Alpha, and then I wipe it on a roll of paper towels that I have right below me on the right. So, yeah. So I'm nearly done with this series, and I want to do it again. You know, I love doing sketches. And I think the thing that I like so much about the sketch challenge that I just did with Christy's Beautiful Life is that the sketches she chose use a lot of mixed media and not always straight titles. Sometimes she puts stuff at, or not titles, straight photos. She puts things at angles. She tears paper. She does a little bit of messy scrapbooking, and I am very much a clean-cut kind of girl. I like everything clean and tidy and straight, and it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, but yeah. So doing layouts like those has really pushed me, and I have struggled with doing some of them. So here I am using these animals that I had previously stamped and colored in, and I'm just using them along the title because they fit, not necessarily because they match, because in the photo of my granddaughter, I do have our yard ornament, and it's a deer, and I did put the deer in the middle to be kind of representative of that. But other than that, there was no real reason to use them. They were just cute. If you head over to, I told you, this is Christy's Beautiful Life. Sketch number 29 is the one that I'm using today. So if you're interested in seeing the original sketch, I think I put the pattern paper in the same spot, but that's about it. I'm just trying out some different embellishments around. I have those little sequin holly leaves and holly berries, and I place those down around the layout to give it some added, maybe a little extra bling through the middle of the layout there, because with the white tile letters and the silver lettering on them, they kind of blend into the background. So as I put this down, put these additional embellishments down, I think it makes those pop out just a little bit more. And you can read it as one title instead of just little bits and pieces. Instead of Girl Heart Daddy, yeah, you tend to read the entire sentiment. And I'm constantly just trying to make things work along here. Anywho, I really appreciate you guys coming by and checking out my video today. If you are interested in seeing layouts made with older stash, feel free to subscribe. What I typically do every month is I make a kit, and I am really one of those people who I have been watching the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog for years and years and years, since their inception. And I have made a kit nearly every month out of my own supplies, my older supplies. I don't very often buy new stuff, even though I recently just committed to a kit club. Either for a couple of months, 3 months I think is the minimum, or I can take it up to a year, however long I want to. I'll keep subscribing to that. But it's just to bring in some new product to my room, to my scrap room to play with. and see if that makes me a little more interested in doing more with my hobby. So if you're interested in seeing older stash, please feel free to subscribe. If you like what you see today, I would love it if you would flip me a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell and YouTube will notify you when I post something new. Here I'm adding my finishing touches, the bling and flat back pearls that I add. Yeah, and then this layout is done. And I just love how this one turned out. And I say that on every single layout, but I really do like how this one turned out. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here today, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.